What if I told you that one of nature's most powerful predators is missing a basic skill every toddler learns, and that this weakness is actually the secret to its deadly success? Imagine you're watching a crocodile hunt. It waits silent and still until in a flash it lunges, clamps its jaws around a wildebeest and drags it underwater. But then, nothing, no chewing, no tearing. Just a motionless grip, as if the crocodile has no idea what to do next. And in a way, it doesn't. Because crocodiles can't chew, not even a little. They're one of the few predators on Earth that have never evolved the ability to grind, crush, or process food inside their mouths. So how do they eat animals twice their size? The answer lies in a series of evolutionary workarounds so clever, they turn a seeming disadvantage into a brutal advantage. Let's dive into understand why crocodiles don't chew. You first have to look at their anatomy and their ancient past. Crocodilians are living fossils. Their basic body plan hasn't changed much in over 80 million years. And that design was built for one thing: ambush. Their skulls are solid, heavy, and packed with muscles designed to snap shut with bone-crushing force. But those same jaws have almost no side-to-side movement. They're like a bear trap, incredibly powerful in one direction, but locked in place. That's because chewing requires complex jaw muscles and flexible joints, features that would weaken the crocodile's signature bite. Evolution chose power over versatility. So crocodiles became masters of the chomp, but gave up on the chew. But that left them with a serious problem: how to break down something as large as a zebra or a water buffalo when you can't process it in your mouth. This is where things get really interesting. Because crocodiles didn't just accept their limitation, they built an entire feeding strategy around it. Their approach can be broken down into 3 brutal phases. Phase 1, the death roll. If you've ever seen a crocodile spin violently in the water with its prey locked in its jaws, you've witnessed one of the most efficient dismemberment techniques in the animal kingdom. The crocodile isn't just trying to drown its prey, it's using physics to tear it apart. By gripping firmly and rotating its entire body, it creates torque that rips limbs or chunks of flesh clean off. It's like using your whole body as a can opener. This allows the crocodile to break large animals into manageable pieces without ever needing to chew. Phase 2, the gulp and store. Once a piece is separated, the crocodile swallows it whole, often underwater. But here's the catch: they can't breathe while their mouths are full. So they've developed a special valve at the back of their throat that seals off their windpipe, allowing them to open their jaws underwater without drowning. They'll often stash large kills under logs or in underwater caves, returning to feed over days or even weeks. It's a pantry of pre-portioned meat. Phase 3, internal processing. This is the hidden secret. Since crocodiles can't chew externally, they chew internally. They swallow stones known as gastroliths, which sit in their muscular stomachs and help grind up flesh and bone. Their digestive system is also incredibly acidic, capable of dissolving hooves, horns, and even sea turtle shells. So while they can't break down food in their mouths, their bodies finish the job from the inside out. But the story doesn't end there. Young crocodiles face an even bigger challenge. Without the size or strength to perform death rolls on large prey, they rely on different tactics. They'll eat insects, small fish, and amphibians, swallowing them whole. Some even use a kind of gulp feeding, where they snap at schools of tiny fish, ingesting water and all, then strain it out through specialized teeth. It's a delicate, almost graceful method, A stark contrast to the violent feeding of adults. What's truly remarkable is how this flaw shaped their entire existence. Because they can't chew, crocodiles became specialists in energy efficiency. They don't waste calories struggling with food in their mouths. They don't need to constantly hunt. A single large meal can sustain them for months. This low-energy lifestyle allows them to thrive in environments where food is scarce and competition is fierce. In a way, their inability to chew made them patient, strategic, and incredibly resilient today. The crocodile's unchewable bite remains one of evolution's most brilliant compromises. They traded chewing for pure power, and in doing so, perfected a way of eating that has kept them at the top of the food chain for millions of years. They remind us that in nature, there's no such thing as a perfect design, only creative solutions to impossible challenges. If you were amazed by how crocodiles turned a limitation into a lethal advantage, which animal should we explore next? Comment your favorite creature below, and don't forget to subscribe to Animal Fact Vault for more wild revelations.